What is something most people need to hear but no one has the guts to tell people? The video you're showing me isn't funny. I would never say it, but God, I hate fake laughing for 4 minutes. Edit, lol, I think this is a record for upvotes, haha. Glad to see the conversation going on. No. Some people are socially anxious and can be extremely compliant. Saying no won't hurt someone's feelings most of the time. Not everyone wants to be your friend. Nice does not mean loyalty. This goes double for coworkers. I can see your butt crack when you sit down or stand up. You need to bathe regularly. Some people aren't fit to be parents. That they have disgusting breath. Shut up and let people finish their sentences. Stop interrupting. It's okay to struggle with your mental health, but it's important that you get help for it in whatever way is best for you. Being an asshole isn't quirky. Every selfish act you do is affecting another person, or another living thing, in a negative way. You cut in line, you leave a shopping cart in the parking space, you littler makes another person's life just that much harder. Just because you have a position of authority, it does not mean you have the right to be rude to everyone beneath you. Edit, wow guys, just got back from work, thanks for the Karma 3. Please go home from the party. I hate hosting and people won't leave. I don't love you anymore. Seriously, if that's true, tell the person and don't string them along for years in a sham of a relationship just because you don't have the guts to tell the truth. Always be doing exactly what you want with the person you want to be with. Just because you had a bad upbringing doesn't excuse you being a dick to other people. Edit, I can't reply to everyone, but to those that are currently going through some shit, have had a bad past, you can get through it, I believe in you. When your significant other is cheating on you. Back when an ex-girlfriend of mine was cheating on me, a bunch of people knew, but only one guy actually told me, and I very much appreciated that. If we're standing in line at the post office and you absolutely must listen to a video on your phone, please put on headphones. No one else wants to listen to your political talk show or Jim Rome's hot take on the Browns' offensive play calls. Chew with your mouth closed. It's considered rude to say this to someone, but they really need to hear it. I'd want someone to tell me. If for some reason you always find yourself surrounded by drama assholes, bitches, etc., it's pretty likely you're the problem. To shut the duck up during a movie, edit gold? Thank you, kind stranger, now shut the fuck up. You really should not have kids. If you want to be good at something, you can't just like it. You have to want to put effort into it. If you aren't, don't waste your time. Your MLM is just a thinly disguised pyramid scheme, and it will never make you rich, and you're an idiot for falling for it. You are in no way a small business owner. Not for most people, but the people who need to hear it really need to hear it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. Saying that's just the way I am is a pathetic way of avoiding growing out of poor behaviors and habits. Mold yourself, stretch yourself. Make yourself better. Who you are is not who you are doomed to be. Oi. You got lettuce in your teeth. High school was a long time ago. We haven't aged well. In fact, we look like our parents. And I don't remember you. Stop giving unsolicited advice and making the conversation about you when someone talks about a problem they're having. Learn to listen. Luckily for me, you solicited this advice. When you ask someone why don't you talk more, they are probably thinking why don't you talk less? Coping mechanisms and unhealthy habits may have helped you deal with a shitty childhood, but you're not a child anymore. It's time to get help and work on yourself. Just because I know you're from the same town as me doesn't mean I have to support you, your business, or your shitty music. Put in some work and make people care about what you're doing. At the firehouse, dudes are absolutely brutally honest. Some of them have absolutely zero feelings of discomfort when confronting a dude that needs to change his shit up, from being a shitty firefighter to needing to close your mouth when you're chewing food. When it happens and I'm present to see it go down, it makes me want to melt into the chair or just get up and run out of the building. But it's usually so goddamn effective. Dudes straighten out the issue most of the time. People need to hear about their shittiness, in specifics. I'm glad there are guys out there that aren't afraid to do it. Sorry, but I have to go, or sorry, I can't talk right now. I hate when I'm out with my family and a customer from work spots me and wants to talk about work-related stuff. I'm slowly learning to say sorry for keeping you, turn it around on them and they'll have no idea what to do. Works every time. Stop looking at your phone while driving. Yes, you have put on weight. This is me right now, frown. If you complained less about others and focused on the good, you'd probably be better off. Stop waiting for people to rescue you. Stop expecting friends to be freelance therapists. Helplessness drives everyone away but predators or enablers. No, your kids running around screaming at the tops of their lungs is not cute, it is very annoying. Even more annoying is that you are not teaching them manners or how to be mindful and considerate of those around them. Nobody cares that your socks don't match except during a marching band comp. That company you work for doesn't give a crap about you. Update your resume, pop that bad boy on Indeed and move on to better places. Don't be yourself. Be your best self. Sometimes, it is you and not them. I don't give a shit about what you do, this is for them assholes that brag. Stop fishing for compliments, it's annoying. You have a massive and delicate ego. Nobody cares about that small thing you're afraid they'll notice. They're too obsessed with their own small things they're afraid you will notice. Honestly, no one cares about you, can you just duck off? Scrolled down pretty far and haven't seen it, your dog is an asshole, and it's because of you. The super loud annoying exhaust pipe on your 1999 Honda Civic doesn't make your dick bigger. Most straight men over 40 from their straight best friend, also over 40, I love you more than my own life, and yes, I'm afraid to say it and you're afraid to hear it because men our age just don't know how to handle that kind of honesty with another guy. The person you keep breaking up with and getting back with is not your soulmate. You're both embarrassing yourselves and everyone is tired of hearing simultaneously about how terrible they are and how this time is different. If all you talk about is your baby, we stop giving a shit real quick. That some women's leggings at the gym yoga are completely see-through. You're being an asshole. Most people don't call one another out on it, but in reality I've had good results doing so. Asshole behavior usually stops. That they're selfish. And rude. And sometimes they aren't just being blunt, they're being extremely mean. And that not everyone cares what they have to say. Religion is bullshit, it's made up to manipulate and control people. Go softly into that good night. There is no God. Stop complaining if you don't want it or find a solution. Your children aren't as amazing as you think they are. Posting photos of your baby or children multiple times a day is actually super annoying. Your opinion does not matter in any measurable way outside of your limited circle at best. The internet has filled this need for validations by using synthetic validations, and you fell for it. Now you think your opinion matters as you post your status in armchair politic.